Hello again, everyone. It's about time to start building. Let's actually start by petting. Building comes second after petting. So the base of this particular building we're going to make is going to need 12 square foundations and 30 triangle foundations. So time to start crafting. And we'll just get that done in the background. Did a bunch of grinding also in the background. And let's see, I want to do the square ones first, just get those out of the way. I only need 6 more. So we'll do that right now. So in the background, I obviously grabbed a whole bunch of clay, made that from the sand, and a whole lot of bashing of cactuses. Let's pick you up and, oh, I can't do anything, but I can toss you. I just used the parasaur to get the cactuses. Didn't really need to chop with the metal hatchet. Parasaur is about as efficient as this, and the parasaur doesn't cost any damage on the weapon, and it's also a little faster because you don't have to keep hopping off and hopping back on the parasaur, plus it carries a lot more weight. It's overall pretty easy, and you grab just a few other things alongside, and that's not so bad either. Alright, how many do we have here? We have 7, so we need many. That'll get us 20. Probably we'll run out of wood, I think, first. So let's go ahead and just toss some more wood in our inventory. Let's see if we were right. Sure seems like it. Let's see how many more we can make. 10, exactly as many as we need. Perfect. In getting all of these, building all of this stuff, grinding it, crafting the clay, you just get levels. You get tons of levels going through this. I think I'm going into health again now. So we've gone up to level 67. When I started grinding for this stuff for the house, I was at like level, I wrote it down because I wrote down what I wanted to get. I was at like level 48. So we've tossed on almost 20 levels, each of which is increasingly, larger the amount of experience you need to get to the following level. So first of all, Allosaurus saddle is great. I just don't know if there are any Allosauruses here. I mentioned earlier that we got there'd been an option for a flamethrower, but actually I got one from a drop recently. So when I am released from my spot here, being locked to the ground because of all of these things in my inventory, they're not too heavy once you make them, but, or are they? Are they 48 each, or are they not? No, I think that's the total weight of the stack. Yeah, Adobe stuff is very light, interestingly enough. So some things get strangely heavier when you craft them, and some things get lighter. And this game, it is what it is. They've made their choices of how to do things. So I was like locked on the spot and couldn't put anything else in my inventory before, and now I can move around freely. By the way, I have a little bit of clay left. Just a bit. But then I've only got the ground floor here. Not even walls, just the base. Yeah, I am out, so that is my total amount. So, this is going to get us something, but let's not be starving and make those awful noises. Did I just get another level? I guess I did. Crafting stuff is crazy good. So just if you really need levels, go ahead and do crafting. Looks like I need to go into aberration. This must be something special, a set of clothes for aberration, which is cool. Auto turrets are great for a number of different uses, mostly for PvP, but also for other reasons as well for certain attacks by certain dinos, I think wyverns and stuff like that. Okay, from what I learned of, I need to arrange this just so I'm not constantly stretching my fingers. I would like these foundations here, these foundations here. What I learned, which I mentioned before, is that we want to kind of target the low point first. And it's going to extend around facing this direction. So I kind of want to face as far up as possible. In fact, for this, I should be able to put, I'm going to see how this works. I have saved the game because this is the type of thing that's pretty easy to mess up. But let's go 1, 2. Now I need these guys. We're going to go like that. Let's go around the corner. And then we're going to go back here to these. I did hit it again, didn't I? No, wrong one. Perfect. I think this is going to work because I don't think it's too high up this way. So in fact, there goes, it goes in every direction too from here. The only thing that will be bad, no, I didn't add these in the center. So you can pick these up for 30 seconds. You can change that cooldown if you want. I'm just leaving it at default at this point. Let's see. Nope. Too low. And I can't pick them up yet, so much for this recording. All right, well, let's plan it out nevertheless. I'm probably going to keep this recording just sort of as an example. So that was too low, right? Well, actually, I take it back. That looks awful, but it allowed me to do it. All right, problem area. Which side is worse? Which side is worse? Neither one, really. I'm probably going to be able to put all of these in here. Let's try them. Seems happy. Seems happy. Okay, so now we have to go the other way. Oh, you're kidding. Oh no, it was just, it wouldn't attach. That's interesting. It has some interesting restrictions on attachments. Looks like we're going to get lucky. Okay then. That doesn't really matter. It's not like something can get up there and somehow damage it more. It's just a little, looks a little ugly maybe. However, I don't know how much more space we have on this side in terms of sinking this down into the ground. That may be getting very close, so I could revert to a save and try to redo it, but that also is not really in the spirit of the game. Not that I really care. It's my playthrough. I can do whatever I want. But I'm fine with this. So obviously it's fairly round. That's not, I guess it is intentional. I take that back. It is actually totally intentional for it to be as round as possible. So that's not bad for roundness. So you can see what the base is going to be. We're going to build out from here and then up and around, and we'll see how it turns out. But it started well. I got it right, amazingly enough. So that works really well. I'm happy with that. Let's go right there. Anything else we should do? Let's do one other thing. Because I keep thinking about it and I keep not doing it. Please don't fall off. I didn't. Let's go place, not the water well, but the oil pump. The closest oil pump, so there's an oil pump over where our sheep is. And as I mentioned, I really want to stay away from the sheep on the outside chance that it will stay there by the time that, basically that it won't despawn by the time that we can actually do something with it, that we can tame it. So the crops are cooking, but I haven't really spent that much time off camera. So I think the closest one, there's two of them here. So when I get a second oil well, I'll just pop that one down here. As I said, animals do not aggro on it on their own. It's not a problem. So let's chuck the oil pump here. Two. Clicks on. Well, can't place it anywhere else. There you go. It's very large. Look at how quickly I put it on there. Put that down there. Super strong. It will fill up with oil. It's going to stay functional the entire time. I think it catches up. If I'm at another part of the map and I come back, it'll just calculate the time it's been and add in the amount of oil. Things seem to work that way, though I can't tell you that I've spent a lot of time running numbers on it. That's the thing that unfortunately I think works against us with our black sheep is it may also be just counting down the minutes until it despawns and something else replaces it, but hey, we'll be ready for the next time. All right, so it's like a little bit of fight there. I think there was a raptor there before. And here's the thing, if they kill it, yeah, there's the raptor. If they kill it, I'll harvest the body. You know, it's free meat and hide. So the oil wells click in, or the oil pumps click in, just like the water wells do. Yep, they did kill it, and because I think it was a level 33, because I saw it here earlier. Yeah, I hear ya. See, was that the 33? 40. Actually, it's a different one, but no big deal. Let's take advantage of our natural resources. Oh. And I'll take the arrows. Don't really need those, but I'll take them anyway. Those are fine. And just dump those so I don't get confused. I just like to not know that I've checked that bag and not even think about it later. Okay. The only other thing that you can click, actually you don't even click things with the only other large structure, which is the windmill. You can just put those anywhere. Nice thing about having the home here is some of these mesas can kind of look a little similar, but especially from the air. This little thing here, this is viewable from as far away as possible, so that little structure is like, oh yeah, that's the one where home is. Because, you know, I also use this little bump of rock here, but, you know, there's other bumps of rock like this one. And obviously, once this is here, it'll be visible, but again, it's not visible from that far away, even when we get it fully built. This actually is slightly bigger than I was expecting. I initially wanted only to make the base, let's get this out of my way. I initially only wanted to make the base come out to here and then the sides extend farther, but the limitations in the game, in the structure, how they're coded, it says that you can only take something like this and extend it out one platform, and it won't allow you to build up above that. So that's what we're going to stick with. Why is your tail so happy? He's stuck. I'm going to move him. Okay, can I? The moths do not go backwards. Moths do not have a reverse gear, just so you know. Actually lots of animals don't have a reverse gear, but... Okay, Oh! That's because I'm dumb. The reason he's like that is because he's not ours. He's wild. He's just stuck, because ours is right there. There we go. He figured it out. And he left us a gift. So thoughtful. Alrighty, so this is just a little quick jaunt to make the first base there and to show you how very easily the oil pumps work. Other than that, I will start building, and maybe about halfway through the build, I'll take you back in here. See you guys soon. Hello everyone. I'm still grinding through to make stuff for the new house. Hopefully no spoilers on that, but we'll see. Depends on how I fly. We are pretty much ready to tame that sheep. The fun part about that is we really don't have a good way to get it back. So I might try to put it in a pen over there. We'll see how good that works. until we can get the Argentavis, which of course we're like so many levels beyond, because when you are crafting lots of things, you get a lot of levels. So that's not me, but that is me, and that is quite a few levels. So I'm trying to do things in the order that I feel like doing them, which is of course self-evident. But in this case, we're sort of taking advantage of this sheep that we found, and hopefully it'll still be there. So we've got our attachment to our water source. We have a rock carrot. We have a long grass. I don't know if we have this yet. No, he'll be done probably by the time we're back. So we actually need 2 of each, so that's fine. So what else do we need? We need the honey and the sap. That's sort of the biggest thing. We also need stimulant. And so let's see. So what do we have then? Made some stimulant, so we're good there. I just don't remember if good armor protects you from the bees. So let's make some. Metal armor is about the best I can do now. It's called flak. So, yep, I'm just going to do that with all of these, because basically it's unlocking all the previous armors that I haven't wanted on this map. But you need to unlock them to get to these. So there you go. Should have all the things I need. So we'll just go 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so that'll also get us a few more levels. Let's see. We're creeping up on the next one. Looks like it'll probably clean up by the time that that last one is done. Oh no, we'll probably be just a touch short. Oh darn. I'm running out of space. Oh, look, I cheated and already got sap, but we are going to go get more sap now. Oh, I have even more sand. See, this is the problem. I literally ran completely out of space for everything. I'm out of all of my resources again. So, I can't build anymore. I have to go get some more. But hey, we found some sand, so we'll just make those while we're waiting. Let's grab... We're just going to carry these with us. Nothing's too heavy, so it's no problem doing this. These have very poor hyperthermic insulation. You can see it's negative, which actually means it makes it worse. So we don't want to wear it over there. We're just going to wear it while we're being attacked by the bees. This may be really funny. We'll see how it goes. So I need health. That's exactly what I need for this. We can take a little peek at what levels we have so far. Elevator platforms, Megalania, which I think is it's a dino that is only active at night. But the track spear bolt is fairly useful. We should get that at some point. I do want to get... I'm probably going to start putting... Not probably. I will start putting some machines finally down in the new location once there is space for them, and there will be quite soon. Alright, it's a little late in the day, but who cares? So let's take a look at our map. We actually will be going directly that way to the edge of the next ledge over there, which is basically right through the mountains. That is where we will get the sap, and then from there we'll head directly that way to the base of that mountain that's at the far area. That's the mountain where we visited to get our first crystal, and that crack that I mentioned as we walked by it in the ground, down there is where the bees are all hidden. So let's go. We'll see if I... a little bit... so the problem, not really a problem, is I think I cleared out too much of the trees. Too many of the trees, excuse me, let's English, when I got the sap the first time around. So I would like to get some more just to show you where they are, but if we can't do that, it's not a problem. I'll at least show you where the trees are supposed to be. I'm pretty sure every one of those is salt. Yeah, those are all salt. I did at one point want to get some sulfur, but I don't need that yet. So we'll just go over here, have a seat while we get some more energy, or stamina, excuse me. Oh, yellow. I've rated a few yellows and others, gotten a few more odds and ends. Actually, if you look at my moth, he's actually quite low in... that's the moth. He's actually quite low in hunger. I don't think I've really let any of my dinos go that low on hunger before. Alright, as you can see, there's loads of Joshua trees here. So these full-size ones, just make sure there's nobody around here to knock us off way down there. That would be less fun. These Joshua trees are where we get our sap from. I found that, at least from my experience of chopping, is I got more sap with the... I don't want the rocks. I got more sap, there we go, with the hatchet here than I got with the pick. It was kind of close. They're both very inefficient, as you can tell. We're going to have to drop some of this on the way because I doubt I'm going to want to have all this weight with me. Again, it's just not clear to me that the bees, when you encounter them, chase you. Like, if you didn't run, would anything happen? I'm just not sure, and I don't want to find out. I've grabbed the honey, I run away, I've never had a problem with it, so I just do that. Alright, so we've gotten some sap. I think we have 4, yeah, we got 4 sap. Moth doesn't care about the weight. I'm okay with the weight. I do need wood, but not a ton of it. I don't need stone right now. I'll keep the sand. Looks like we'll be doing this at night, which is okay. Brighten it up a bit. Alright, so first of all, where are we? You got to put the map up first before doing that. So you can see we're right here at this ledge. You can see at the center where we're rotating is where we're at. We're on that ledge, so we just went through a little crack in the mountain, which is directly opposite from our base. And now we're going to head up to the mountain that way, which is in the distance. So let's do that. Shouldn't be too much trouble doing this at night, but you know, if it is, I will do something else and we'll cut the video and come back. Let's see. There should be some decent areas to land between here and there. There's a nice spike. The spikes are always kind of the handiest place because there's pretty much nothing that's going to get you up there, though you still have to watch out for those bugs. Those bugs get me so often. And like the Microraptor that got me as well, sometimes it's not obvious. That right there between the wings is a kangaroo that's holding on with its toes. Pretty strong toes in those things. Okay, we're up to full again. So you can fly into the crack from the top, which is just the easiest because you have three-dimensional control is always nicer. However, I believe you can walk in. There's another cliff kangaroo. It's a thing. I guess they hopped up there. You can fly in on one side, and animals can fall in here too. Oh, I think it's going to be super dark. This isn't going to work, is it? Oh, darn. Well, that's less fun. So, there's kind of not much else to do here. But I think I would like to wait here with this. Let's check out one thing. We've been gone for a while. Let me see, let's go ahead and sit for a second here. If the crystal on the top of this mountain has respawn, that'll tell us definitely that crystal will respawn while we're gone. I'm pretty much expecting it not to be there, but you know what? We can answer ourselves a question right here, so let's do it. If it has respawned, I'll grab some. I'm going to do it off camera because that's boring. I've already done that. I'll grab some and I'll ditch the wood because I can get wood anywhere. I see no crystal. So at the very least for now, looks like either we have not hit the time period for crystal, or we haven't. We're just too far away, and it could be both. Also, as you can see, there's a little bit of crystal still there. It's not like we need any. We don't. But yeah, there's a few friends. So I will just wait here till tomorrow. I'll probably fly around, and if I get hurt, I will pause the game. I will put it on record again, and we will see what kind of festivities happen. I can't actually end my recording easily there because it makes me do an action in the game every time I do that, and that action would make me fall off my my moth, which would not be good in that location. Alright, I'll see you guys soon.